Hello everyone, this is Jas and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my beautiful kitchen and giving you a design breakdown for this. This is a kitchen of my dreams, honestly, and we have spent so much time designing this kitchen and making this perfect for our needs. So without much ado, let's get started. So as you enter into the kitchen, there is a dining table towards your right side. It is a 4-seater dining table with a very nice, very sleek marble top. We got this dining table from the same place we got our couch from. So, we were not in the market to, buy a dining table or anything, but then when we were in the store, we just found this beautiful looking piece of furniture and we absolutely fell in love with this because this marble countertop is absolutely stunning. It has these beige, light brown, light cream veins all over, and it just looks super chic and super elegant. And just to style it, I don't have much on it right now. I just have this small tray and I have these two achar burnies over here because I just like the concept of these small burnies. Extremely cute because growing up, like our mums would make achars and all of this, so I find this extremely adorable. In terms of the leg for the table and the chairs, we have made it rather slanting because we wanted a very nice mid-century modern look. We did not want the traditional straight legs or say like something which is very intricate as well. We just wanted it to look quite modern because my house, it's like a juxtaposition of both traditional and modern elements, and for the same reason I wanted these legs. Even if you notice, the color of the wood is quite is a bit walnutty because again I wanted some dark elements in this kitchen, considering the walls are white and even the loft over here, as you've seen, is cream in color. We did not want a traditional 4 chairs and a dining table. We thought that we could just have a bench and the table could slide right on top of it, and then we could have 2 chairs. This saves a lot of space, trust me. So towards the left side of this kitchen is this unit. Now essentially हम इसको एक crockery unit बनाने वाले थे. हमने सोचा कि यहाँ पे हम glass shutters लगवाएंगे and we'll display all our crockery in this. लेकिन फिर हमने ये सोचा कि घर है तो मंदिर की भी जगह होनी चाहिए, and this space was absolutely perfect because this is sort of like the center of the house and this has this like a perfect look for a small temple. इसके नीचे ये जो स्पेस है, यहाँ पे हमने अवन या माइक्रोवेव रखा है. फिलहाल के लिए मैंने इसमें अपना न्यूट्री कुक, मेरा प्यारा सा एयर फ्रायर रखा है जिसका मैं खूब यूज करती हूँ. And eventually, when I do end up getting an oven, I'm going to be putting that over here. The idea was that we did not want the oven or a microwave to be out in the open, and also make the space big enough so that because it's oven or a microwave, it might heat up. So we wanted to have ample of space. We did not want any sort of hazard. That's why the space should be big enough for the air to flow accordingly. That's the logic behind this. Now these small shutters, these 2 shutters over here. This is a cabinet जिसको मैं पूरा खोल के नहीं दिखाऊंगी because it's not very organized. This basically is extra storage, and I store all of my new, unused, unopened canisters and just a lot of like bunch of home stuff. So this is sort of like my pantry, but not for food, rather for new things, new plates and pots and pans and all of that fun stuff. So another one of my most treasured things in this kitchen is this cabinet basically. Now this is my pantry. मुझे एक pantry का idea बहुत अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि more often than not I feel Indian houses में क्या होता है कि आप जितना भी सामान है सब ऐसा शेल्व्स में आप रख देते हैं या फिर कैबिनेट्स में ड्रॉर्स वगैरह में भर देते हैं. लेकिन एक अमेरिकन दिस इज अ वेस्टर्न कॉन्सेप्ट बेसिकली टू हैव लाइक अ स्मॉल रूम जस्ट एडजेसेंट टू योर किचन और समवेयर इन द हाउस बेसिकली विच इज अ पैंट्री. तो वहाँ पे आप सारे ड्राई गुड्स स्टोर करते हो. आपके जितने भी दाल चावल आटा एवरीथिंग यू स्टोर देयर. यू कैन मेक इट एज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एज यू वांट और इवन मेक इट एज cluttered as you want because nobody is going in your pantry to see it other than yourself. लेकिन मेरे पास क्योंकि इतनी जगह नहीं थी, I still wanted some section to be purely devoted to a pantry, and that is why I have this beautiful cabinets over here. These are brass handles, and if you notice, right, nothing in this kitchen is gold. But I do like mixing a lot of elements, so you'll notice that there is triple glass, there is metal, there is wood, there is marble, and again that interest मुझे एक और metal introduce करना था which is brass. So I feel that is how you can easily elevate your kitchen, to not just stick to wood or to not just stick to furniture which is extremely modern looking or extremely traditional looking. I feel if it's a mix of everything, and essentially see at the end of the day you should do something जो आपकी personality है, and ये सब mix and match मेरी personality है. I do that with clothes, I do that with cutlery, I do that with basically everything in life. I like just making things a lot more interesting, and with that and to that interest मुझे यहाँ पे different metals and different sort of design elements चाहिए थे. So as I mentioned, right, that this is a pantry. मैं पूरा नहीं खोलूंगी, but थोड़ा बहुत आपको मैं दिखा देती हूँ. यहाँ पे मैंने अपने पूरे ड्राई गुड स्टोर करके रखे हैं. All of these credit to my mother if you're watching this. ये सारा उनकी वजह से ही है because I have grown up in a house where the kitchen was just perfectly organized, and I think that bug is in me also genetically. I am a very organized person, and because I love cooking and I love the space, the environment of a kitchen. I feel a kitchen is the heart of a home. But I feel, if it's organized, I'll be able to see it and I'll be able to use it more. So all of these jars over here have, some sort of dry goods. Then this is my tea, coffee, snack section. इसके ऊपर मैं पैन नहीं करूँगी क्योंकि वो organized नहीं है. तो जितना organized है आप उतना ही देखिए. Above this section, I have stored all of my dals and rice and cornflakes, pickles, honey, peanut butter, every random thing that you can imagine, and it's all perfectly tucked away in this cabinet. So this is something which I absolutely adore, that it's just clean and neat and it's tucked away. And also this also helps avoid any type of infestation, because if you keep stuff open and you don't pack it properly, if it's not in airtight containers and all, there are chances of your food getting ruined and spoiled by pests and all. Another very very fun thing in this kitchen are basically these cabinets on either side. मुझे अपनी क्रॉकरी डिस्प्ले पे रखनी थी, लेकिन इतना भी डिस्प्ले पे नहीं रखनी थी कि सब लोग बस उसको ही देखें. इसलिए the perfect solution to that was having this triple glass. So there are different types of glasses which you can use. There is frosted, there is rippled, then there is clear. Specifically ripples का बहुत ज़्यादा interest है. I feel this just makes the kitchen look so chic, modern, yet a little bit old school, and I feel that is something which I wanted to achieve. I did not want the kitchen to just be of just one design type. ये पूरा modern kitchen है, ये पूरा traditional kitchen. As already told you guys, I like a healthy mix of stuff. So to that interest, मैंने ये crockery cabinet रखा, and this is my most favorite thing I feel in this kitchen. Like these two cabinets are my most favorite, especially because in detail also I'll tell you. So ये जो इसका rim है, right, this is essentially a metal structure. The person who did our interiors, right, I showed him these pictures कि मुझे इसको कैसा चाहिए. Initially I wanted this to be just like a wooden cabinet only, just with glass doors. However, we got to know that there is metal framing as well, and again with mania for having different elements, मुझे लगा ठीक है कि यार wood भी हो गया, brass भी हो गया, glass भी है यहाँ पे, marble भी है, so let's have metal also. Like metal क्यों पीछे रह जाए भाई. तो इसलिए मैंने ये metal frames हैं, and in metal frames के अंदर से glass लगा हुआ है which is ripple. And I feel ये इतना modern लगता है because it's a clear glass essentially, but because it's rippled, तो अंदर का सामान अच्छे से मतलब you can easily conceal, but you need to still keep it a little bit organized so that बाहर से जो भी image भी आ रही होगी अच्छी लगे. यहाँ पे मेरी most prized possession जिसपे I am so proud of it, like things like these tiny bowls, and this was from West Side, by the way. Then something like this. I love bowls and plates जो बहुत ही weird shapes के होते हैं. And I am a collector of this. I love collecting stuff. And yes, I do eat in this. Yes, ये सिर्फ शो के लिए नहीं है, क्योंकि I feel यूज करूँगी टूटेगा तभी तो नया आएगा, इसलिए यूज करना चाहिए. Over to this side, we have all of my mugs. So I at one point used to love drinking coffee. उसी इंसानिटी में मैंने बहुत सारे मग्स वगैरह खरीद लिए, लेकिन मुझे उसका कोई गिल्ट नहीं है क्योंकि इसमें जरूरी थोड़ी ना है चाय कॉफ़ी पीनी है. पानी पियो, बटर मिल्क पियो, नींबू पानी पियो, कुछ भी पियो. तो मुझे ये सेक्शन बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है. लाइक एवरी डे खोलना, ये क्या ब्रांड खोलना है, आज मुझे ये मग चाहिए, आज मुझे वो मग चाहिए. सो दिस इज़ लाइक अ पर्सनल, दिस इज जस्ट लाइक अ फन थिंग टू डू. एंड ऑल्सो इफ यू नोटिस राइट कि मैंने ग्लासेस को वैसे जगह पे रखा है राइट नेक्स्ट टू द पैंट्री जहाँ पे मेरा टी कॉफी है, सो दैट एवरीथिंग इज इन अ प्लेस जहाँ पे आपको उसका मैक्सिमम यूज रहेगा. सो से फॉर इंस्टेंस यू हैव योर वाटर डिस्पेंसर, इट्स बेस्ट टू कीप ग्लासेस बिलो इट, ताकि आपने ग्लास निकाला, ऊपर आपका वाटर डिस्पेंसर है. या फिर अगर आपका जहाँ पे हॉब है उसके नीचे वाले ड्रॉस में अगर आप अपना स्पून्स एंड लैडर्स रखते हैं, दिस इज अनदर यूजफुल टिप कि आप उसको ऐसी ही जगह पे यूज करिए जहाँ पे आपको इट्स वेरी इजी फॉर यू टू ग्रैब ऑन टू थिंग्स एंड आपको ढूंढना नहीं पड़ेगा खाना बनाते टाइम कि अरे ये कहाँ है वो कहाँ है. सब एक अपनी जगह पे होएगा, तो इट विल बी इजियर फॉर यू टू फाइंड स्टफ. Yeah, so these cabinets are what we call the loft storage, and loft because ये ऊपर है kitchen में, and ये this is running through the entire kitchen, and this is basically for you to store stuff जो आपको बहुत जल्दी नहीं यूज में आता है. For instance, बड़े बर्तन हो गए या फिर things which you don't often grab onto very easily. And this also helps in keeping large, like big utensils or big appliances out of the way. So for the longest time my air fryer, because I was not using it, was in one of these cabinets. So I was like, now it's time to use, let's take it out. So you can with the interest of maximizing the storage and making the most use of जितनी भी आपको जगह मिली है, उसके लिए अगर आप ये लॉफ्ट वाला आइडिया करते हैं, ये आप अपने बाय द वे बेडरूम्स में भी कर सकते हैं. मेरे दोनों बेडरूम्स में लॉफ्ट्स हैं, एंड दिस जस्ट इज अ वंडरफुल वे टू स्टोर स्टफ. इसकी डेप्थ भी काफ़ी है और इसकी हाइट एंड विड्थ भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. तो इसमें मैं चाहूँ तो अपना आराम से मेरा एक सूटकेस भी आ जाएगा. नॉट जस्ट इट्स नॉट दैट बिकॉज इट्स अ किचन तो आपको सिर्फ किचन आइटम ही डालने हैं. द पॉइंट इसकी स्टोरेज होनी चाहिए. So that's that. And just to give you a little bit about the type of ply I've used, the entire idea was to have the entire kitchen look very natural, yet I love the look of a rich mahogany or a walnut toned wood. So to that interest, हमने जो loft है, because we did not want the loft ply to be dark in color, क्योंकि उससे आपके रूम की हाइट कम दिखती है. इसलिए ऊपर अगर आप लाइट टोन्स रखें एंड नीचे अगर आप डार्क टोन्स रखें, दिस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हेल्प्स ब्रेक द मोनोटनी, एंड सेकंड इट गिव्स योर रूम अ लॉट ऑफ हाइट. सो व्हाट यू कुड डू इज स्टिल मेक द रूम लुक टॉलर बाय वेरी स्ट्रेटेजिकली प्लेसिंग स्टफ, एंड आप वैसे ही प्लाइज एंड वुड्स यूज करें जो उस रूम को बड़ा लगने में हेल्प करे. सो टू दैट एक्सटेंट हमने ये लाइट कलर का प्लाई विच इज सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक दिस फ्रॉस्टी वाइट, एंड अगर आप और इसमें हल्का सा शाइन भी है जो ऐसे नहीं दिखता है, बहुत ही पास से अगर आप देखोगे तो दिखेगा, बट इट्स एसेंशियली जस्ट फ्रॉस्टी वाइट. नाउ दिस वुड इज सो वी हैव यूज्ड this wood is basically a very dark, rich brown color, and if you see right that these wainscoting जैसे मैंने अपने लिविंग रूम में कराया था, वैसे ही मुझे यहाँ पे भी कुछ तो करना था, बिकॉज आई फील दिस हैड सच अ कूल इंटरेस्ट. मेरे दिमाग में कुछ और आइडिया था जो मैं स्क्रीन पे डाल रही हूँ, बट बिकॉज वो अचीव नहीं हो पाया, तो मैंने सोचा कि कोई बात नहीं, आई स्टिल वांट समथिंग लाइक सम इंटरेस्ट, बिकॉज आई फील अगर ये सिर्फ प्लेन शटर्स होते इट वुड लुक क्वाइट बोरिंग. तो मुझे क्योंकि थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्टिंग उसको बनाना था, इसलिए मैंने ये वेन्सकॉटिंग, दिस इज अगेन अ वुड, एंड उसको अच्छे से उन्होंने पॉलिश किया हुआ है. पॉलिश करके आप जस्ट लाइक ड्रिल्ड इट इनटू दीस कैबिनेट्स. आई फील दिस looks very chic in my opinion. So this same brown wood is the brown wood over here as well, and it's also the wood in the crockery unit, agar aapne notice kiya hoga. So when you enter the kitchen, you have like 3 different places. You have your cabinets, you have your pantry, or say you have your this random space in the wall. All of these things, like although they are differently spaced and they are of different sizes, different shapes and all of that, but because वो same color में है तो एक cohesiveness लगता है, and it brings a beautiful harmony to the entire kitchen. And with the white goes the black, and ये जो backing है, this entire thing we didn't change it, ये ऐसे ही आया था और हमको लगा कि this is going perfectly well. We did not find any need to basically change the marble backdrop of this, तो हमने इसको वैसे ही रखा है. And if you notice closely, right, that all of these handles are also black in color. These handles are uniform throughout my entire house. मैंने same handles अपने दोनों bedrooms में भी लगवाए हैं. And अगर आप ये नीचे वाले भी cabinets देखेंगे, these are basically trolleys. ये stainless steel trolleys हैं. इसमें भी मैंने same black handles लगवाए हैं because I feel वो पूरे kitchen में black का जो एक element, एक contrast है, वो बहुत ही amazing लगता है. Now all of these handles are basically all of these are metal handles. These trolleys have a very soft close, which is something I wanted. I feel this is so cool that I don't have to fear banging every time I'm like closing these cabinets and all. I feel this just makes it look perfectly nice. In terms of the decor for this kitchen, I did not want a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter on my countertops. Because I feel लोग आजकल क्या करते हैं कि they put a lot of just for the interest of making it aesthetic. आप बहुत ज़्यादा plants रख देते हो, you keep a lot of boxes and knickknacks and all of that. I did not want it. I just wanted the entire countertop to be pretty simple and spacious enough so that I can actually cook and use it for the purpose it's intended for. इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ये wooden tray रखा है जिसपे there is this mortar pestle, there are two bottles of oil in, then this cute copper and steel container for ghee. So that's about it. I feel these things I use the most often, so it makes sense to have it right where I need it. Yeah, so as you see in this frame, there is a black fridge, there is a black hob, there is a black chimney. What you don't see is a black water dispenser as well and the black air fryer. The idea was to have all of these appliances of the same color because एक कलर के तो बहुत अच्छा, बहुत ही cohesive लगता है कि आपने थोड़ा सा thought डाल के ये सारी चीजें खरीदी है. And I feel अगर आप जैसे for instance chrome आप पसंद करते हो, you want your appliances to be silver, तो आप chrome fridge ले, chrome hob ले, chrome chimney ले, तो वो एक the entire kitchen come together very beautifully and in a great harmony. And I just wanted to tell you something very cool about this place. ये जो पूरा unit है ना, ये हमने बनवाया है. इसको essentially पहले मुझे व्हील्स वाला ट्रॉली करना था बिकॉज यहाँ पे क्या है ना, मैंने सिलेंडर रखा हुआ है यहाँ पे पीछे. वो जगह ये एम्प्टी स्पेसेस को कवर करने के लिए हमने ये छोटू सा कैबिनेट डोर टाइप का लगवाया हुआ है, बट इसके अंदर कुछ है नहीं. दिस इज जस्ट टू हाइड दैट एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस दैट वी हैड. एंड बिकॉज आई वांटेड बिगर बास्केट्स स्पेशली, तो हमने ये पूरा यूनिट बनवाया. इसके अंदर हमने ये स्लाइडिंग बास्केट्स लगवा दी एंड जब भी हमें सिलेंडर रखना होता है तो हम ये पूरे यूनिट को से खींच के बाहर कर लेते हैं. So that brings me to the end of this video guys. I hope you all liked it. आपको इसमें से अगर कोई भी डिजाइन एलिमेंट अच्छा लगा या फिर कोई एक अप्लायंस अच्छा लगा या कुछ कलर एंड ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स अच्छे लगे तो प्लीज मुझे बताइएगा. एंड फील फ्री टू मेंशन इन द कमेंट्स if you have some suggestions on making the place look better, or if you would have done it in a certain other way, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, please do like, share and subscribe. I'm hoping to see you soon. Bye.